So no one told you it was gonna be this way.
Welcome to MsMojo, and today we're counting down our picks for the times other TV shows made references to the beloved sitcom Friends.
They even do you.
They do me?
Number 10, Japanese Friends, The Simpsons. Given how long it's been on the air, it's no surprise The Simpsons has paid tribute to Friends several times throughout its run.
Hey, there is one thing we could do. Lise, no! It's prime time!
You robbed me of my manhood!
That's petty theft!
Don't go there!
From similar-looking fake sitcoms like Don't Go There to Homer's guest-starring aspirations, the references always get a chuckle out of us.
You think those guys on Friends need another friend?
That show's gone off the air.
Damn it. I would have been perfect as Rachel's Irish cousin. So you're all doing each other, are you? Well, who's going to put out for old Seamus?
But the best of all is when the family gets satellite TV. Bart invites Lisa to check out the Japanese version of the sitcom. After an adapted version of the theme tune, Japanese Chandler shows off his nonsensical English language t-shirt.
Do you like my new shirt? It says reggae hairstyle, rock and roll. Could I be more Japanese?
You are the emperor of last year.
Your comeback shames me.
He may feel shamed by Phoebe's comeback, but at least he got in a classic Chandlerism in the cutaway gag. Number 9, Uncalled For, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt. Kimmy's grasp of pop culture might be hit or miss. Being held in an underground bunker for 15 years will do that.
I'm so sorry. We really care that he's your friend. Could you guys be any cooler?
Oh no, Kimmy. The internet doesn't talk like that. The internet talks like Chandler.
That being said, there are several notable Friends references during the show. Kimmy learning how internet sarcasm works with Chandler Bing as an example is great.
I'm so sorry. We really care that he's your friend. Could you guys be any cooler? You can't tell when someone's being sarcastic on the internet.
But our pick goes to when Titus and Cindy try to prepare for her to appear on TV. Despite their best intentions, both of their suggestions are increasingly nonsensical, prompting Kimmy to channel her inner Chandler. They might not appreciate it, but we think it's absolutely called for.
Could you two be any less helpful?
Wow, Chandler,
Not Chandler,
Kimmy.
that's uncalled for.
Number 8, Clap, Family Guy. As a long-running animated show, Family Guy has done a few Friends tributes over the years.
Peter, why don't you admit it? You still got the hots for Lois. It's obvious.
Nah, we're broken up. We're just friends now.
While the 90s flashback episode features arguably the most references, from the intro to the apartments, our choice goes to a particularly clever one.
You know how I always felt like I was stuck in second gear? Well, this is a new gear.
Well, congratulations, Glenn. This calls for a fountain dance.
In a parody of The Shawshank Redemption, Peter is escaping prison in the dead of night. To disguise the times when he strikes a pipe with a rock, instead of the thunder, he instead uses the claps from the Friends theme song. Plus, Red Cleveland is there for Peter Andy when the rain starts to pour. Number 7, Chandler and Phoebe, Community. With its frequent parodies of television tropes, Community references Friends several times in its unorthodox curriculum. Abed claiming Jeff and Britta are no Ross and Rachel, and then dragging them is fantastic.
Jeff and Britta is no Ross and Rachel. Your sexual tension and lack of chemistry are putting us all on edge, which is why, ironically, and hear this on every level, you're keeping us from being friends.
But his comparison of a less frequently seen Friends duo is even better. Early in the show, Annie requests Abed's help for an experiment. Although he tries to get out of it, Annie insists in the name of their friendship.
Could you please go as my friend? My really good friend.
Well, I didn't realize we were really good friends. I figured we were more like Chandler and Phoebe. They never really had stories together. Sure, I'll do it, Chandler.
Abed remarks that he always considered them more like Chandler and Phoebe, as they rarely have stories together. Abed may think he's more Phoebe than Chandler, but honestly, either works. They can both be as funny and as odd as he is.
Okay, let's play my game.
Are you yellow-bellied, lily-livered? Draw! Yeah, it's fun.
Number 6, Buds, Murder, She Wrote. It might be weird to imagine years later, but there was a time when Murder, She Wrote and Friends actually competed with one another in the ratings.
That dynamite blonde from Copenhagen, you took her out?
And all evening long, all I could think of was, she's got thick ankles.
And you wouldn't even mention that if she was a guy.
If she was a guy, he wouldn't have gone out with her.
CBS moved the veteran mystery show to Thursdays to cut into NBC's ratings, prompting a massive nosedive for Murder, She Wrote. In response, the creators decided to mock Friends. One episode sees protagonist Jessica Fletcher set out to solve a murder on the set of Buds, a thinly veiled parody of Friends.
Well, rumor has it that the only copy of the scene revealing who was going to be fired from the show was locked away in Ricky's safe.
When a producer is killed, it's up to Jessica to figure out who is responsible. Guess no one told them murder was gonna be this way.
The salesman delivered the laptop that evening. The only way you could have known it was here was if you were here.
Give me those glasses.
Number 5, Every Kind of Friend, Brooklyn Nine-Nine. There are plenty of online quizzes to see which character from Friends you are, but honestly, everyone's a little bit all of them.
Why don't I drive you?
I don't know. I guess I didn't really think of you as that kind of friend.
Jake Peralta clearly thinks so too. When Terry mentions he's getting a ride to the hospital to get a vasectomy, Jake offers to drive him. Terry may not have seen him as that sort of friend, but Jake disagrees.
Sarge, I'm every kind of friend. I'm Phoebe, I'm Chandler, I'm Rachel, who's the dinosaur guy?
Ross, bro. Ross.
Sorry, I forgot you were such a Ross head.
To prove his point, he lists off all the Friends characters. Well, almost. Given that he forgot Ross so easily, we shudder to imagine what he would have called Monica and Joey.
I'm sorry I thought of you as a work friend. You're here, man! You're a friend!
Number 4, second favorite episode, Parks and Recreation. Leslie Knope, in addition to loving public service with all her heart, also loves Friends.
A poster of the Supreme Court justices sipping the Friends milkshake? This stuff is perfect for me!
Although seeing her two loves combined in her Supreme Court Friends crossover poster is great, her attempts to fill up time on a telethon provide even more chances for her to gush about the sitcom. Leslie's attempts at providing entertainment for a middle-of-the-night shift of a 24-hour telethon prove difficult. Running out of content, she resorts to activities like flipping a coin over and over, and discussing some of her favorite episodes of Friends.
Okay, my second favorite episode? Monica's making dinner, and Joey is mad at Chandler because Chandler made out with his girlfriend. So Joey says, get in the box. Oh, I forgot to tell you.
Her second favorite one, the one with Chandler in a box, is definitely underrated. Much respect, Leslie.
So they get ready to eat. What is Ross and Rachel doing? Oh, they're fighting. So Ross, Rachel, Joey, Chandler, Monica, and Phoebe are all together. Although, is Phoebe there? Yes.
Number 3, Ross and Rachel, Scrubs. Shows often make comparisons to couples as being like Ross and Rachel. It's practically TV shorthand at this point. Even superhero show The Flash did it.
Then I got him back, but just for a day, until I lost him again.
You guys are like 10 seasons of Ross and Rachel, but just like smushed into 1 year.
But one of the cleverest examples occurs in Scrubs. The janitor lays into JD for pining after Elliot when she has a boyfriend. He remarks on how tired everyone else is of watching their will they, won't they drama, comparing them to Ross and Rachel.
You're pathetic.
What?
For 3 years, I've been watching you pine after Blonde Doctor, and I gotta tell you, everyone is sick of it. Will they? Won't they? Looks like they're going to. Oh, the last second, something. Oh, come on. Enough already.
But believe it or not, he's not even referencing Friends. Although Rachel from Bookkeeping's haircut is definitely in on the joke.
You guys aren't exactly Ross and Rachel.
Who?
Dr. Ross and Rachel from Bookkeeping. Why don't you just let her be happy with stunningly handsome, full-lipped guy?
Number 2, Who's Who? The Office. The Office arguably claimed the NBC sitcom crown after Friends came to the end of its run.
Any emails today? I don't think so. No? Check your spam folder. Oh, there it is.
The mockumentary workplace sitcom pays tribute to Friends early in its run. Michael Scott loves to joke around with his employees, or at least he tries to. Amidst a string of joke emails sent around the office, Michael remarks that everyone is like friends.
We're like friends. I am Chandler,
and Joey, and Pam is Rachel.
While he credits himself as being like two of them and says Pam is Rachel, we're not sure about the Dwight analogy.
And Dwight is Kramer.
Personally, he strikes us as more of a Gunther. Before we unveil our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions. Coffee bar reversal. How I Met Your Mother. What's the better hangout spot, a bar or a coffee shop?
So I guess that decides it.
Yep. Hanging out at a coffee place, not nearly as much fun as hanging out at a bar.
Ross is largest. Futurama. Lur's Ideal Friends episode is a bit atypical.
This is ancient Earth's most foolish program. Why does Ross, the largest friend, not simply eat the other 5?
Perhaps they are saving that for sweeps.
Chandler Bing style. Psych. Could this impression be any more perfect?
This is too rich. Not only did you take the seminar, you were invited to leave? Oh my God, Dad, oh my God, oh my God.
Focus, Sean.
One more, Chandler Bing style. Oh my God!
Joey style. Supernatural. Dean pulls out a classic on a literal goddess.
How you doing?
No.
But
no.
Now with more friends. Cougar Town. Spot the callback in the opening of this episode where Matthew Perry appears.
I have this insurance issue.
Why don't we forget about this whole thing and grab a cup of coffee, take a deep breath, and I can try to figure out how someone as incredible as you are isn't married.
Before we continue, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. You have the option to be notified for occasional videos or all of them. If you're on your phone, make sure you go into your settings and switch on notifications. Number 1. Michael watches Friends. The Good Place. Even as a show set in the afterlife, The Good Place can make pop culture references with the best of them.
Well, since we're becoming friends, like Ross and Phoebe.
Weird combo to pick, but okay.
Michael, head of the little neighborhood the show focuses on, makes an effort to understand human friendship by watching all of Friends. Throughout the episode, Michael makes numerous remarks on the show.
How did they afford that apartment? A waitress and a chef with those Manhattan real estate prices.
Yeah, we were all confused about that too.
He questions how Monica and Rachel could afford their apartment. We're all mystified, Michael, and wonders why they're dancing around in the fountain with umbrellas in the title sequence. He even disparages all of season 8 in a low moment.
I feel like Friends in season 8. Out of ideas and forcing Joey and Rachel together even though it made no sense.
Is there a Friends reference that's your lobster? Share your favorites in the comments.
Whatever made them think that this could be a show? 6 trendies on a couch just drinking cups of joe.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out this other recent clip from MsMojo and be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.